Welcome to Echoes of the Silk Road, a place where mystery, legend, and the unknown intertwine. From chilling encounters to forgotten folklore, every story is a step deeper into the shadows of history and imagination. If you enjoy unraveling the eerie and unexplained, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And now, let's begin our journey down the Silk Road. Today's video comes from an anonymous submission. The Forgotten Mission. A mission or a memory? Some dreams vanish the moment you wake up. Others refuse to leave you. They linger, burned into your memory, making you question whether they were just dreams or something far more real. This was one of those dreams. Or maybe it wasn't a dream at all. Act 1. The Space Mission. I remember floating, 7 of us, drifting through space like we belonged there. 5 of my closest friends, Cassius, Juno, Rook, Vex, and Apollo, alongside me, while the other 2, Nova and Cyrus, were supposed to be back home. We weren't just aimless travelers. We were armed, sleek, alien-crafted weapons pulsed in our hands, humming with an energy that felt unnatural. And yet, no one questioned them. No one asked why we had them or what we were fighting. We were riding, but not in a ship. A beast carried us through the stars. Massive, primal, and powerful. A living, breathing Donkey Kong, bounding from asteroid to asteroid, defying gravity with every earth-shattering leap. It should have been ridiculous, but in that moment, it made sense. We fired into the dark. At what? I couldn't say. Shadows moved in the distance, figures blinked in and out of existence, but we never saw them fully. We only felt their presence. And then, impact. The beast roared. A violent, crushing force slammed into us, and suddenly, I was falling, plunging into another world. Act 2. The Jungle Ruins. I hit the ground hard. The air was alive, heavy with moisture, thick with the scent of damp earth and something ancient. Above me, the sky was no longer black and star-speckled. It was green, overgrown, the tangled limbs of a jungle canopy twisted in all directions, strangling the light. Beside me, Orion groaned, stirring from where he landed. The others? Gone. We were alone. The ruins stretched around us, vast and crumbling, stone temples long since reclaimed by nature. And then, I saw him. Cyrus. He wasn't supposed to be here. He had never come on this mission, and yet, there he was, waiting, watching, like he had always been a part of this place. And the moment I saw him, something activated. A deep, resonant thrum pulsed through the ruins, like the heartbeat of a forgotten god. The ground trembled beneath our feet. The jungle itself seemed to inhale, and then we were running and rapping. Freestyle, but the words themselves were keeping us alive. The ruins became our stage, the rhythm of our feet syncing with the pulse of the jungle. I wasn't just spitting bars. I was casting a spell. Cyrus stared at me, wide-eyed. Bro, how are you going this hard? I didn't know. I just knew that if I stopped, something was going to catch us. Act 3. The Spirit in the Ramp. We reached an incline, a massive, smooth ramp. At the top, I saw her, Nova. But she wasn't herself. Her body was fused into the ramp, her presence hovering above it like a lingering spirit. She smiled at me, teasing, playful, but something in her eyes told me this wasn't just for fun. Go on, she whispered. I had no choice. I rolled through her, literally, through her spirit, shooting forward at impossible speed. Then, another drop, another fall, into the unknown. Act 4. The House and the Child. I woke up in a house. Not my house. Not any house I recognized. But I had been here before. I could feel it. A child sat across from me. Small, silent, watching. Something about him was off. His face, his posture, everything was almost normal, but not quite. The longer I looked, the more unnatural he felt. Then I found them. Recordings. My own voice, distorted and grainy, warning me over and over. Don't trust the boy. Don't trust the boy. My pulse quickened, my hands clenched. The child didn't move. He didn't blink either. I needed backup, and fast. Act 5. The Final Battle. Help arrived. Galloway, a soldier, a man who had clearly seen hell before. The moment he entered, the house reacted. Fire erupted, flames consumed the walls, licking up to the ceiling. Galloway turned, too late. He was gone, swallowed by the blaze, and then she stepped forward. Not the boy, something else. A creature, fluid, shifting, neither fully woman nor fully beast. She moved toward me with intent, eyes gleaming with something horribly familiar. She wanted to consume me, not just my body, my life force, my essence, my will. She changed, morphing into figures I found tempting, weaving illusions meant to break me, but I wasn't falling for it. She tried to overpower me. Instead, I overpowered her. It wasn't just a fight, it was something deeper, raw, a battle of dominance, a war of wills. I refused to surrender, and in the end, I won. I woke up. My body was still. My mind was racing. I was back in my room, back in reality. But was it really just a dream? Or had I escaped something? Something that still might be out there, waiting. This dream is packed with action, adventure, and surreal symbolism, almost like a sci-fi video game narrative mixed with a personal psychological journey. Let's break it down into two interpretations. First of those being the psychological interpretation, that of literal and or real-life meaning. Your dream may reflect your inner creativity, competitive drive, and self-discovery through different challenges. The first being the space journey and alien guns. Space often represents the unknown or a new phase in life. Your group of friends going on an adventure suggests camaraderie and shared experiences, while the alien guns and fighting can symbolize a need to defend yourself or assert dominance in unfamiliar situations. The second being the Donkey Kong ride. Donkey Kong is a chaotic, strong, and unpredictable character, possibly representing an untamed force or wild ride through life. Maybe you feel like your life is an unpredictable game right now, filled with obstacles and quick reflexes. The third of those being freestyle rapping to survive. Since your friend is a rapper in real life, this could symbolize a need for quick thinking, adaptability, and performance under pressure. The fact that rapping hard meant a higher chance of survival suggests that you associate skill and creativity with overcoming life's obstacles. The fourth of those being your girl best friend as a ramp. This could symbolize a transition or a step to another phase in your journey, but her teasing spirit could suggest an internalized attraction, desire, or complicated emotions tied to her. The fifth of these being awakening in a new life with a child. This may represent a transformation. The child, being eerie and deceptive, suggests a false sense of innocence or a hidden truth that you are uncovering. The recordings you left yourself could symbolize a subconscious awareness that something in your waking life isn't what it seems. The sixth of those being the sex battle with the shape-shifting creature. This part is heavily symbolic. The entity trying to drain you could represent an energy-draining force in your life, someone or something that tempts, manipulates, or tries to control you. Your resistance and eventual dominance suggest that you are reclaiming power over your desires and resisting external influences. Now, we get into the spiritual interpretation of this dream, or that of the metaphorical and/or hidden meaning. This dream could be a representation of a soul's journey through different dimensions, encounters with deceptive forces, and a fight for personal sovereignty. The first of these being the space and jungle setting. These may symbolize higher consciousness and the raw primal self. You start off in an advanced, limitless setting, but end up in an untamed, ancient environment, reflecting a descent into something more instinctual. The second of these being the mysterious house and the demon child. This could represent a karmic cycle or spiritual trap, where something is keeping you bound in a loop of forgetting and rediscovering your true self. The recordings act as a spiritual warning from a past version of you, indicating that you've been through this before. The third of these being the entity and the sexual confrontation. Many spiritual traditions speak of succubi or incubi, or energy-draining entities that use sexual energy to manipulate or feed off humans. The shape-shifting and deception suggest that this being was testing your willpower. Instead of being drained, you turn the tables, which could symbolize spiritual resilience and overcoming temptation. My final thoughts are, this dream feels like a video game-like soul quest. You're facing different levels, making choices, and uncovering hidden knowledge. The recurring themes of deception, performance, and transformation suggest that your subconscious is urging you to stay aware, trust your instincts, and not be easily swayed by illusions or temptations. Dreams are more than just stories. They're messages, warnings, and sometimes mysteries waiting to be unraveled. If you've ever had a dream that left you questioning its meaning, wondering what lies beneath the surface, share it with us. Your dream could be the next journey we take into the unknown. If you enjoy this interpretation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's a whole world of dreams waiting to be explored, and I'll be here to guide you through them, one dream at a time. Until next time, keep dreaming and stay curious.